So a lot of simmers complain that there are no apartments in Del Sol Valley, and honestly that one huge lot we cannot use for a regular home, especially for Celebrity World. Also, Del Sol Valley is kind of not the greatest world in The Sims 4, but I'm taking on the challenge to make it better. So I immediately started thinking about what could fit on this lot and fit well into the neighborhood for Del Sol Valley, because if a lot of us know, this lot is just too big for Del Sol Valley, and it would make more sense for there to be smaller lots. Like even this one, look how small the house is compared to how large the lot. I thought we'd get something a little more reasonable like this lot, but even then, look how big it is, and even as this fake driveway, and again, why have a fake driveway if we don't have cars? So I started thinking we should build an apartment building here, and we could quite possibly do that by using one of the world's buildings, which I think this one over here that looks like a warehouse might be the perfect one to use. So I'm just going to go ahead and we are going to replicate that, but obviously on a smaller scale than, well, the actual apartment. So first off, I know we're going to need a pretty decent sized square, so we're just going to go ahead and start there. I don't know what's making noise outside my house, so I think we should at least try to aim for maybe 3 different floors, and we'll figure it out from there. Like I said, I kind of want to keep the vegetation because this was already here, and the lot's called Vacious Green, so it makes me think that the lot is more green with the plants, so I think that'll help out a lot, and maybe lowering it a little bit might just help too. So for the roofs, I know we have to use this roof specifically, and it looks like it's 4 wide, quite possibly. That is not right. That's not right. That's not right. There we go. And it looks like it's pretty like standard roof size, like looks like this, but it's like a factory style. So it's kind of like copy and pasted multiple times on the building. It's not big enough. Perfect. I think I might put the parking lot over there, so maybe we can just expand this way, and then we can go ahead and move all the roof pieces over one. And it's still not big enough. What's going on here? Why is everything like not big enough? Like I don't want to extend it anymore, and I don't want to make it wider anymore, and I can't lower everything by 1 because that won't help. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Everything will be fine. We are a great Sims team builder here. Well, more like I am, because you guys are sitting there just watching my video, so I can't really have you guys help me. Now, if you want to, you can vote on the community post I made on my YouTube page here, because you guys will be able to see the vote I have set up to have you guys pick what I should do for the next small house I build. Okay, I'm gonna try and only use base game and get famous here. That way anybody who wants this lot can download it. Well, it's actually the perfect brick color for this building, so I'm just gonna start off with that. Get a basic brick in this building, and then we can get some tin roofs, or metal roof. Is it tin or is it metal? What would we call that? I don't know. Oh, that's too thick. I accidentally clicked the thick option. So then we need the trim. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. So it's like there's a little stick out here that might be the stairs. So I want to get the stairs, and I want to design them as if they were actually in this building. So there's a really very different way they have the stairs set up. So if I could just figure out how to properly do that. Oh, here we go. This is how I think the stairs would look inside this building. Like it'd be on this side, and there would be some sort of like kind of outer building wall that connects these to the stair, like so. And then there's a second floor to that, because that's what that building looks like over there. And it looks like the roof wise is very interesting. It's like there's a balcony right here, so we can go ahead and add that in. The balcony the size of the stairs, looks like it. And then there's balconies across the building, so it might help a little bit. There we go. And then the roof is it's like this, but it's flipped, and it's kind of like it's shrunk and it's flatter. So that's kind of how that is, and it looks like they did the same thing here, but I feel like I want to make it a little different, really make it pop out like this area. So let's see what we can find in this district that would fit well with these colors. Ah, Vlad's face. It looks like there's a couple of greens on some of the apartment buildings, so maybe if we find like a nice green, that wouldn't be a bad idea. So a little odd, but I think we can make that work, because it's not like, oh my god, why did I think this would work? I'm definitely not saying that, because that is not true. It needs a little TLC. That's just all it needs. Okay, the balcony is too small. There we go. And then I want to use these columns because to be honest, I have never ever used these columns in the game. And who knows, maybe there might be worth it, because usually I use the other columns that came with Get Famous, not these ones. And maybe giving these ones a chance would definitely be better. So I feel like we should surround the entire building with these columns, just so we can get a feel for everything. Because once we get the feel pretty much for this building, we can really start making this place look like the apartment building we all want in Del Sol Valley. Because I hear a lot of simmers say that Del Sol Valley would definitely be the perfect place to have an apartment building. And the problem is, guess which world just happened to not come with an apartment building? I still feel like this is so big. Like, this is so big. I don't like how big it is. Because, I mean, it looks good in the neighborhood, but the problem is the apartment building is so big that it's going to be hard to furnish. So maybe we should shrink it down quite a bit so it'll make it easier for, well, me. You guys don't really need to complain. Oh, I forgot columns can't. You know how upset that makes me that I can't change that? But hey, I can still do this and make it fix to my best intent. Is there a swatch in here that matches? Doesn't stick out. That's just great. Just peachy. Okay, I guess we'll just have to work with that. There is this one, which might work. It actually doesn't look that bad, and the best part is it comes from the Get Famous pack. So it actually might be worth the try. Okay, I still feel like this building is extremely wide. Don't you? Like, maybe shrink it down to the size of here, maybe. Because, like, I want to make it, like I said, I want to make this lot look nice and look good. It's small, but I think it's significantly better than what we started with. So I think it will definitely help. I feel like it would be nice to maybe have an entry, like, maybe right here that looks similar to this with the colors and the columns. And then the roof. Now, I don't think this kind of place would have a skylight because that doesn't feel like it. The whole point of this is supposed to be like an apartment building that, like, kind of like the newcomers to town, the wannabe celebrities stay because, you know, they want to be famous. Don't start singing Big Time Rush. I know I've watched the show. I like the show. I'm just saying because I said that phrase. Oh, how many people in the comments are going to mention that? I hope nobody. As of right now, I don't have very many commenters. So even if I do gain some after this, I hope they don't start just singing that song in the comments, because that would just no. I wanted to sprint or freeze English Garrett. And we'll add the metal roof to mix it in. I don't hate that. I like that. Although the tree being directly in the way is not ideal. Oh boy, I'm already seeing something that scares me. Oh, these sidewalk slabs line up just fine. I thought it was gonna be another scenario where a sidewalk might not line up the way it's supposed to. Notice how I said supposed to? So we go ahead and we add in the little sidewalk area, which is not too hard because it's pretty basic. I'm trying not to use debug because debug always on and off for me when it comes to if will debug work. The fence. I don't hate the fence specifically. I want to keep it because I kind of like the idea of having a fence on this lot to separate it from over here. What do you guys think? I think that's a good idea. Alright, so I'm liking the design and now I want to get some windows in here because I noticed that it has these windows lining up across here, and I kind of want to include that. Now, the only problem is that these windows will not be able to be looked through unless I remove the ceiling, which I don't know. I'll think about it because, well, then it will look weird. Because if I remove the ceiling, this entire building is going to look like extremely weird on the inside with the roof. So I guess we'll just ignore that for now. And I really hope this lot picture will be taken at the right angle, because if you remember, that's not something that normally happens in The Sims, is that the gallery picture is not good. That's why I feel like with the new tab tool, they could definitely give you the opportunity to make the custom lot picture. Okay, not bad. I'm not hating that. Now, like I said, I'm gonna try and only use base game and Get Famous so anybody can download this lot. Ooh, these windows are base game? Not those ones. Ew. I mean, this Windows base game. I think it just thundered outside, but it's sunny. Well, I do live in Michigan, so let me see how this looks. Like, let me get some windows installed. That seems a little weird to have 3 of them right there. Let's just go ahead and let's just put these in. See what they look like. Oh, I actually don't hate that. Man, we could put some more. It could be like the building is pretty old, but then those 2 green parts are like the new extensions. I like that idea. Now, the only problem I'm gonna have is that this side's gonna be pretty blank because there's no column thing. So I guess we'll have to figure out how to work it from there. We can give this person a balcony and this person a balcony. And I'm gonna go ahead and fence that balcony in. So fences. The problem is a lot of the stuff in Get Famous is like so elegant and posh. And look, I like it and all, but it doesn't fit the vibes of every single house. So that's why you gotta really play around with some of this stuff. So for example, I gotta use a basic fence because I don't want this place to seem fancy. It's not supposed to be fancy. It's supposed to be like old. It's supposed to be like, you know what I mean? I don't even need to explain it. Oh, my Discord's going off. And if you don't know, my regular YouTube channel, I recently just started a Discord for, and I have a Discord hooked up to my phone for my club that I'm in, because tonight we have a meeting for our first club meeting. For those of you who haven't checked it out yet, on my other channel, I have officially started college again. Like, it's my sophomore year, starting just a day ago. So now I am officially a college sophomore. So that's just something happening in my life right now. Oh no, don't tell me. Okay, we can make that work. See, we can make it work, and nobody say it didn't work, because it did, and I'm really smart and stuff like that. Although the stairs being up against the wall is not exactly helping. Don't move the stairs, please. Thank you. Okay, I don't want to extend this, so let's go ahead, and I have a smart idea. Let's go ahead and do that, then this, then this, then this. Ugh, something in my throat. Then this. Then we go ahead and move the windows over one. See, that doesn't look that bad. I like it. It's looking nice. It's looking nice for apartments here in, like, lower end area. I don't know why I keep calling it the lower end area. I think it's just a natural thing I'm calling it. Who knows? Maybe we should call it like it's the low end area, because that's what it is. It is the lower end of town for all the Sims who are planning on becoming a future celebrity, and you need somewhere to start, and you're gonna have to, everybody starts somewhere, and you're gonna have to start. See, doesn't that look really nice so far for an apartment building here in Del Sol Valley? I kind of like it. Funny thing is, the design of the apartment actually completely an impromptu on me, because I didn't know, I was like sitting there at my desk because I was like, how am I gonna design an apartment in what's supposed to be basically the Sims version of LA? I don't live in LA. I live in a condo, but I don't live in an apartment. So how am I supposed to know a thing or two about this? And next thing I know, the best thing I always remembered is, Garrett, Sims tip, remember, always check the world around you. There might be inspiration right when you can't see it. And next thing I know, I find my inspiration, and I'm really happy. So now I get to build the apartment building. And if you're wondering why I'm doing that, it's because I feel like we need a back entry in the apartments, because there's this little back area. If you can see it, I need to freeze. I won't give me the freeze. Give me the freeze. I want the freeze. So if you look, there's a back area in this neighborhood, and I feel like the Sims would have access to that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we are gonna make it so they have access to that area. I don't want the colors to all be the same. Go that, then paint that, then that, then that. Oh wait, it thinks that's a separate room, which means they're gonna have to repaint it again. Don't you just love life? Kidding. And a lot of these places have balconies too, so I could definitely play with that as well. Yeah, I think I'll give some of these rooms a balcony. I feel like they probably would have something similar. Okay, we're gonna extend the path out back here so people can go to the back of the apartment building. That seems nice. It seems cool. Yeah, I like it. I think it's a good idea. Okay, I think it changed all the paint there, so we're just gonna go ahead and put that back. And maybe we want to put some balconies on this building. So what kind of doors do they have out to the balconies? They have basically what's this door, but shorter. So because the freeze is there, I can't use this like full-size door on this type of wall, because it is a taller than usual wall, but I can't use that because of the factor that the wall is taller than usual, and it's resulting in, well, a problem. Now what's gonna happen is I am gonna furnish pretty much every single apartment in this building. So what's gonna happen is I'm gonna furnish only one apartment in this entire building, but if you want to, you can completely remove all the furniture in that apartment and just build your own, because I feel like Simmers need that creative freedom. So I'm just gonna give it to them. I'm gonna let them have the ability to have the apartment that I designed myself, but also if you don't like it, you can change it to whatever apartment you'd like. It's that kind of creative freedom that makes the Sim, you know? Wait, why did that change? Why is the roof different? What the heck? Okay, that doesn't look that bad from the sky view. Now I just gotta start figuring out the floor plan and all that. But what do you guys think so far? The apartment's looking great. We'll obviously furnish the outside last and really bring it together. Now this front area, I noticed that back there, they have some kind of like circle, I might say. You might say, really, Garrett? So I kind of want to use that circle idea to make like a plant circle base game, and not island living. Get Famous has no trees, no surprise. So I'm just gonna go ahead and we are gonna make a pretty nice one, a nice little place. I am building this in the world where my horse ranch let's play is happening, but the problem is I can't, you guys haven't been watching that lately, so that's why I kind of like, I'll stop for a little bit. Like, I'm not gonna play it for now. Like, I'm gonna stop for a little bit. I'll play it again once views come back up, because for a while there, my channel's views for this specific spin-off channel of Garrett Callisims kind of died off, and I got really worried because I was like, oh no, did people forget my channel exists? Like, is there something I'm doing wrong? Like, I didn't know what to do. I was really scared, and now I know exactly. And now views are starting to come back again, because I think people realize that I'm still here. Because like I said, they kind of died off for a while because I think it started when I went up to the UP. And now I did announce on my channel I'm going up to the UP, so the content might be a little off. Like it might not be there for a little bit. And I felt free to mention that. And next thing I know, my channel's views are down and I can't find where all my fans are and all that because I like you guys. You guys take your time out of your busy days to watch me, and that makes me happy. And what's better than being happy? Nothing, because being happy is the best thing ever. That's why I'm happy to have fans for both channels, because you guys really like me, and I'm happy for that. And I'm gonna continue making videos until people stop being happy around me. That sounded better in my head. Okay, so we need the light. I need to put some lights out here because, let's face it, nobody would be able to do this at night. Nobody. I'm just gonna talk again once I get the landscaping done for this part of the building. So I'm gonna focus more on the exterior once we get the interior done for this place. Like I said, we're only gonna be decorating one of the various apartments that I'll have available in this building. But let's get started. So I can already see the easy opportunity for what could be the hallway. And then for the little, like this area, I'll make it still 3 wide because that's what we want this to be. We'll have it be a 3 wide hallway so they can reach the stairs, and that easily sections this off into a couple of areas. So I'm thinking we can make some of these like recreational areas for fun, and one of these, like this big one particularly right here, can be the apartment, one of the apartments that your Sims can, like, you know, live in. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I like that idea. Then we're gonna go ahead and hit upstairs too, and we'll make another floor plan up here, but this one's gonna be different because all we have is the hallway. So all we need is just this really long hallway to get all the place sectioned off. Why is one side shorter than the other? That will not work. We're gonna make it smaller. The hallway is gonna be smaller. There we go. And now we have a hallway for people to walk down, and I don't have to worry about my stress. And these can be like 2 bigger apartments that your Sims can live in. I'll section this part off as a bedroom, and then we can have a pretty decent sized bathroom in there. Maybe ensuite, whatever you like. In here, there can be an extra bedroom. This can be like a resting area, and there could be another part of the room there. Yeah, it could be a big apartment. And then we're gonna have this one here, which is significantly smaller, but I think we'll put, oh man, the window's right there. We'll put a bedroom here, get a nice bathroom here, and then we'll put an extra bedroom that you can stay in over there. Yeah, and it'll work. I think those floor plans are not that bad. Now, like I said, I'm not gonna paint all these, I'm not gonna build all these. Like, it's only going to be one, and I think I'll choose one that I like the most, but there are other scenarios we can do as well. So for flooring, I don't know why, I feel like this is the kind of apartment that'd have gray floor. I can't see. We need to be able to see. Hang on, let me get lights in here. Okay, I can see now, and I just noticed that, and now I can see that we don't have doors. I think I can use these doors from Get Famous because they're not, how expensive are these? Oh boy, they are not cheap, that's for sure. We'll just use these because they look like cool for the front door of an apartment. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Oh, maybe we can make some of these like studio apartments down here. Yeah, I like that. Like, this can be a cheaper apartment your Sim can rent, and this one could be a cheaper apartment your Sim can rent where it's all one room. I like that. I like the idea a lot. And then yeah, let's do that. These 2 can be 2 separate apartments. One just happens to have the bigger bathroom if you want that. Yeah, I like that. So your Sim can rent those, but your Sim can also rent one of the bigger apartments, which are upstairs, which I think makes sense for a building like this. Like, the bigger apartments would be upstairs. Yeah, I like that. And then we'll add the doors to get into the rooms. This can be like an ensuite bathroom. This one can be just a regular bathroom with a way in, and then there's basically an extra room over here so you can store like a kid or something. Well, store's kind of an inappropriate. It thundered outside again. It's getting real dark and windy. I'm sorry, I got distracted, but like I said, we will. Oh boy, it's getting real dark outside. I did not know. I knew there was rain in the forecast. I didn't know we were gonna get a thunderstorm. Shows me that I am doing great in meteorology. Now for walls, I feel like this would be one of those buildings where the hallway is the original wall that the building came with, and the rest of the building is like new painted, because I want this to be like it was a warehouse. In this neighborhood used to be a warehouse district, but that's no longer the thing in this neighborhood. And now it's a clean, crisp, delightful neighborhood. I don't like how that fence, I'm sorry, I got distracted, but it's just like now the neighborhood is more focused on making it, you know, like this. It wants it to be more of a suburban family neighborhood. And basically I think of Del Sol Valley as like this apartment complex was right before the industry boom in Del Sol Valley. So now the apartments slowly began to develop in the area. area, resulting in these new apartments to really spring up, you know? Allowing for new Sims to find their way into the life of being famous. I gotta keep checking it outside because it keeps getting dark. Oh boy, it's scaring me. But this will help Sims live in the life of fame. And that's why I wanted to do this. Okay, I pretty much have everything done. Now we just need to... I'm just gonna furnish the hallway down here because it's a hallway. So I want to get some plants in here because plants are nice. I love how that's my excuse. Okay, we need plants, and then I'll put some little doormats at each door, because that's something I think this apartment building would have. That green color is actually, I don't hate that. I kind of just grabbed a random color, and next thing you know, I like it. And now I want to have a mat front of each door. Maybe let's grab the same mat. That way, if you want to, you can figure out which one's a designated self apartment based off just a factor of what's what. Oh wait, I just forgot. We have those new signs that came with the update, the free one, where they tell people like where stuff is. It's getting dark outside. Sorry, I'm gonna keep focused. I hyperfixate on things a lot. And let me guess. Oh crap, Garrett would probably knows that already. Like, well, I'm telling you anyway. Consider it a fun story. But yeah, I hyperfixate on things, and thus that makes me really try to think outside the box. And I guess that's the end of the story. I thought that would go on for longer. Okay, I know these are from a kit, but come on, it's a vent. It just started raining really heavy outside my window. Okay, I did not expect that. The lights are in the way. Are you kidding me? And that's gonna do this. Probably cooler than I think, not as cool as I think it is. Unless you guys think it's cool in that case. Awesome, I'm cool. Oh, there's like an exit sign. We can put exit signs, like... It thundered outside my window. Oh, there's a mailbox sign. That's actually really helpful. Diapers. Oh, stairs. Yeah, we need stairs. Just put the stair sign on the stairs. Okay, then we just get the mat again and we put them outside these two separate apartments. It's like raining so hard. Is it hailing? Hang on. It's like on and off heavy rain. I gotta turn on my ceiling light. Hang on. I don't know where this rain came from, but it's making everything's so noisy. And looky there, it's only getting louder. Whoa. Whoa. Yikes. I'm sorry if you guys can literally hear the storm over my mic. I can't control the weather, no matter how much I want to. No matter how much of you think I'm a meteorologist, think the definition of meteorologist that I can control the weather. Because it's not the definition. Okay, these are about a space apart. So I just gotta keep that. See, doesn't that look nice? Just a nice little parking area for all the people's cars who live here. I feel like that's a smart idea. Then we just add these trees in, and look how much that comes together. Let me just paint a little. Oh, and the garbage cans are out back right behind this little car park area, so you guys will find those now. I don't want to give you a lot where it's like, where the heck are the... I can't English sometimes. Which one of these apartments do I want to design? I don't want to design any of the downstairs ones because I feel like you guys are very capable of doing that. Because this one seems cool. I'm gonna do this one. This apartment is mine. Let's use this old tattered wood. I like the way it looks. Okay, it's looking nice. We're getting a nice apartment in. No, give me that window back. Now it's time for furnishing. So I'm just gonna get basic appliances, nothing special, just very small. We're making progress. We're doing it. We're making a nice kitchen. See, it's a nice kitchen, and nobody's allowed to complain about the kitchen not being nice. Ooh, we have this couch from the pack. Actually, this couch is not that bad, and these chairs are not that bad either. How come I never use this couch? Like, how come I've never barely used this pack's furniture? Because it's kind of outrageous. You know what I mean? It's not that bad. I like it. Oh, hey, the rain stopped. It literally disappeared as fast as it came. I thought that would last a lot longer. I feel like this house would have a plumb bob like thing. I feel like it would actually have that little plumb bob thing. I am pretty sure all of you have realized by now I do not swear. I mean, like, I know like some people, they don't swear on camera, and then sometimes you see them outside like on a stream and they do. Whoa, check out this plant. I really like that plant. We can put the desk right up against this window. Actually, maybe scoot it over. I want it to be right in front of the window though. It's now sunny outside. I am so confused at my weather that's happening right now. Okay, for the bathroom, we're gonna put a basic toilet. And then there's what I call the modest shower. I don't know why I get 70s vibes from a lot of this furniture. And then this wall is kind of empty, so I'm just gonna go ahead and put maybe a towel rack up here. So I have both packs marked. I can get this elegant bed. No, I kind of like this bed is groovy. I've never, literally ever, I'm being serious when I say this again, I have never ever used a lot of the Get Famous pack before, and I didn't realize how much of this furniture is actually like kind of nice. Like it's actually, I mean, look at this. Look at how this room looks ever since I started putting stuff in here. Like it looks so good. There's one problem that I really don't like is that there are certain objects in The Sims you can't find unless you look in the show all button. And I don't like that because there's so many good pieces of furniture that you cannot find in the game because of that. Like for example, the content creation station, or what is this called? The More Choices video station. I feel like the content creation station sounds a little cooler, but that was just an impromptu. But look at this. Look how cool that looks. And you have to really search for it if you want to use this really unique and cool item. And I don't like that. I want to be able to find it immediately. Because isn't that why it's there? For us to find it and have fun with it? I guess I'm making this room a little more modern. I mean, I don't hate it. I really don't. Okay, now I hate it with this rug. But I think it's just because it needs to be a different color. I really hate this rug. I'm like, maybe it just needs to be a different color. And it's like, no, it's just ugly. That rug's ugly too. Can I just get a real simple rug for crying out loud? That one's too big. This one's actually the right size, but it's pink and the pink's, it's like my eyes. Ooh, the blue. The blue goes well with the room because it matches the pillow and it matches that chair. Then we just put these curtains up here to make it look like the person drew back the curtains. I like that. I like that a lot. And then we can put a plant in the corner up here. Yeah, I know, I'm the stereotypical Sims player of corner with nothing in it, plant. I don't know if I want to get the tragic clown painting. I just want, look, nobody, if you don't know, if you click on the tragic clown painting, you can actually summon the clown from, the Sunny the Clown from previous Sims games. I've never tried it yet, but now that I have a room with it in it, it's more work. And there we go, a nice apartment. There we go, I got my screenshot that I need. All right, and now I just need to upload this build to the gallery. The photo doesn't do it too much. Holy crap. That background looks so fake. But I think I'll call it the Wannabe Apartments. And then we'll just write a definition. I think it's getting dark out again while I'm typing this. I don't think I really need to mark the, when it comes to these apartments, I don't think I really need to mark the, you know, the different things about it. But I guess we'll just go ahead and share this lot with the gallery, and you guys can download this for Del Sol Valley. So thank you guys for watching. This is a lot of fun. I'm happy I built this different apartment. Now you guys actually have an apartment building within Del Sol Valley that fits in with the vibe of the world. And this was really fun. It was different because I'd never really built a warehouse designed home. I've really just built regular homes in The Sims, and now I built this one and I really like it. So feel free to check out some of my other content. I have other build videos and other things on this channel. I also have an Instagram for my other channel, Garrett, where I do regular gaming, but I also tend to post Sims things on there as well. And I also have a new Discord called Garrett's Discord that go with my other channel as well, where we discuss all things. And you can even discuss to me about The Sims too, because I thought that would be a lot of fun. Who knows, maybe I'll make a special section for you guys as well in there. And thank you guys for watching. This is a lot of fun, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!